Johnny, we were sat. Do you remember the bar we used to go to in Vancouver in the shopping centre?
Yeah, the Elephant and Castle.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who we were with. We were sat in there by the door as you come in. We sat at the table chatting away and having a pint. And this kid stood at the door with his mother and he's looking in. And his brother came in and said, "Excuse me, guys." He says, "Yes." Said, "Can my son get your autographs?" We went, "Well, we play along with this, you know what I mean?" For some reason, the kid thought that we played for the Vancouver Whitecaps football team.
I'm not sure that they exist anymore. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. But we're all like,
I don't think they do.
doing these signatures for him, you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
kid's made up, and we're going, "Yeah, okay, kid, yeah, right." All English. Because we were English, you thought we played for Vancouver Whitecaps for some reason.
About 4 or 5 years ago, I got a photograph of the stadium. So I had Vancouver Whitecaps written on it then. So I'll dig it out.
I think they're still going, Johnny. They're still going, yeah.
Okay, whatever, yeah.
My most memorable lunch at the Elephant and Castle. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was with Dave and a few others, Dave Inch, and I got so drunk I fell. Well, I didn't know it at the time. I apparently fell down the back stairs. There was a back staircase that went straight out onto the street, and I fell down the stairs on the way out of the place. And I do remember walking down the main Granville Street in the middle of the day. Absolutely, I could barely stand up. I was so drunk. And I was in the UJ bar. And the next day, when I went to work in the morning, I said to Dave that I had this terrible headache. And he said, "Well, that's no wonder the way you fell down those stairs." And I'm like, "What stairs?"
Yeah.
So he must have rescued me that day, because I don't remember making it back to the ship. So we didn't have to work in the evening if you're in the UJ bar on a Saturday.
Good, that UJ bar weekends were your own.
Yeah.
Finishing in on Friday, that was you till Sunday, unless you did gangway duty or anything.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, John.
Hey.
I'm fine. How's everybody?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Sitting in the sun roasting.
You're roasting there?
Yeah, sir. I'm perspiring.
Thanks for the additional detail, Chris, on that video of the Arcadia and the Sun Princess. I recognize a lot of the faces there, and I remember Terry Russell was still there when I joined in 1978. He was still there then.
Yeah.
But,
was,
and Brian Langston
Chief Officer,
Carter.
right?
What's that?
Yeah. Terry Russell was he first officer or chief officer?
I think he was chief officer then. Yeah,
Okay.
I recognized him right away. There were a few people in there that I recognized but didn't know who it was, right?
Yeah.
But nothing had changed much. If that was, I think it was Brendan said that was 1974. So
yeah, it probably was.
I
Yeah.
wasn't there till
First year,
78.
first year of the Spirit of London out on the West Coast, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a very good video.
Yeah, it was good.
I certainly enjoyed watching it, and I remember Brian Langston Carter as not when he was cruise director, but after he became the director of entertainment for the ships.
Yeah.
Working out of LA office, because he used to come down to ships quite often, and I knew him. I think he might have been like the overseer for Princess for all the concession people too.
Does anybody know if he's still around?
No idea. Chris Chapman might know.
Yeah.
And I wonder about Steve Morton Smith too, because I remember sailing with him when he was deputy purser, and then he went shoreside in LA and was VP of hotel services.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's still around.
Yeah, I think he's still around.
Back in the UK or in
No,
LA?
no, in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's retired, but he stayed
Oh
out.
yeah. He'll
Stayed
be
out.
retired. And
Yeah.
remember Pietro de Corsi?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who doesn't remember him? Yeah,
Pietro Corsi, yeah.
I think he's dead now. I think he died.
yeah.
A lot of people don't realise that he is the one. I can't prove it, but I'm also he's the one responsible for getting rid of all the cash on the cruise ships.
Oh, I'm sure he was. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
mean, think about it. Nowadays, you know, you can't pay cash. It's all, you know.
Well,
yeah.
when was that, John?
Well, all I know is I left in '81, and it was still cash. But very soon after that, they started changing that. I think someone like Ray, you must know. You stayed on there, and you were there the whole time afterwards.
No, yes, I do know, but I wasn't there the whole time. I left in '84 and
Yeah, okay.
went back in '86, and
Okay, so
that
at
had
that
just
point-
happened.
Okay, so
That had just happened.
at
The
that
Royal
point,
Princess,
they had a credit card thing to get on the ship and that.
the Royal
No, they
Princess was the first ship to go cashless.
You're right,
Yeah.
Steve.
I don't
Okay.
remember any of that. When
Uh,
the photographers, we didn't even have a cash register. We had just a tin box.
It was a cigar box, Chris.
Yeah.
So the IP and the PP all went cashless in '86 when they got rid of the Union.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because I left the PP, and the day I left the PP to come home, they were installing the new till in the bar
Hmm.
for the cashless society.
Yeah, I think Pietro Corsi was responsible for getting rid of one or two barmen as well back in the early days.
I wonder why.
76. There's one or two barmen actually. They sort of raided the IP somewhere, and then they came along to the PP afterwards. But the barmen were a bit more secure up there.
But what I understood was, of course, he knew it was going on.
Yeah.
And apparently, he thought people were getting too greedy. Apparently.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably cutting the money that he could make.
Anyway, regardless of what he did, it would have happened anyway. But can you imagine the accountants at Princess after they'd gone cashless? Fucking hell, where's all this money coming from? You know what I mean? No wonder they could buy new ships.
Evening, David.
Thank you, Scotty, and hello, boys.
Hello, Dave.
Good. Yeah, sorry for the, but things. I've got to do things, and then I've got to get here, and I love it. And Colonel's, he gave me a bollocking in private, so it's fine. It's all good.
He's bugging off now.
I know.
Dave.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Ray.
Hi, Dave. We were just talking. Steve brought up the Elephant and Castle.
Yes.
And I said to them that I was working, you and I were both working in the UJ bar, and we went there for lunch, and I got absolutely pissed out of my head. And then I didn't know until the next day when I came to work in the morning, I was complaining I had a terrible headache, and I might have had a big bump on my head. I don't remember. And you said to me, well, no wonder you've got a headache, the way you fell down those stairs. And I'm like, what stairs? And apparently you were there when I fell down the stairs, going out the back way out of the Elephant and Castle. And I do remember walking back to the ship absolutely pissed out of my head. I was like a gorilla. I was walking along, swinging my arms. I could barely stand up. But you must have saved me that day.
That was a great pub in Vancouver.
It was a very good
We
pub.
used to go there. We used to go there quite regularly.
Yeah.
In fact, we went there one time with the immigration guys, the U.S. immigration guys, because we got quite friendly, knowing them every week during doing the embarkation photos and stuff.
Sure.
So one time we took those two guys out to lunch there. Well, I don't know who paid. It could have been them, but we all went together.
You went. Well, I remember with the Elephant and Castle, and Ray, the only concern is when you said that I was there, was I at the top of the stairs when you went down, or was I at the bottom of the stairs?
I don't know, but you were definitely there because you knew. I think you probably picked me up afterwards, and I'm assuming you saved me that day because I have no idea about getting back to the ship other than that brief vision of walking down Granville Street.
But we've all got good memories of Vancouver, haven't we? Because it was a great city, wasn't it? It was a great place to go with Stanley Park, and your memory or your lack of memory was that one, obviously, Ray. But
amnesia.
Pete, do you have happy memories of Vancouver?
Absolutely. Where was it? Gastown?
Yeah. It was.
We all used to head off down there, and because we were always overnight, so that all the punters had gone.
Wow, that was good on the Ark when you were doing Alaska.
I first went there on the Ark. First when Bobo joined there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
Also, Dave, what didn't Cindy come with a relative or aunt, and you came out for lunch with us? Remember that?
I possibly did actually, John. Yeah, but I wouldn't remember. I can't remember where exactly. But no, I mean that was good. Was that when Cindy had first come back, or was she just visiting you?
I think she was still my girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah,
my memory is shot, but I always remember we went up high in a tower or something for
the Sears Tower.
Sears Tower.
Who ripped the fucking cracking fart out just as they were getting out the lift, and all these people were getting in?
Who what?
We were coming down in the lift, and somebody let out this horrendous fart. The lift was coming down to the bottom.
Well,
these people got in.
It wasn't me and Fraser then, because me and Fraser went down that lift and dropped our cacks and did a moon across the whole city in the back glass lift. And then we were tripping with the cack still round by our ankles as we were trying to run away once we landed. But that was a good memory of Fraser.
We went there. This is after the Sun Princess days. I went there for lunch one day. I gotta say, I think it was a girl called Julie Eichen. I don't know if anybody knew her. Anyway, we started writing little notes on the napkins because the way that the restaurant revolved, there was like a side part which was carpet, and the restaurant revolved inside that, right? So if you wrote a little note on a napkin and put it on the carpet, it would move on to the next table. So we'd write some outrageous thing and then wait to hear when they picked up the note on the next table. And of course, other people would respond and write even more outrageous things. And in the end, the whole bloody place was like laughing and hooting. It was quite hilarious.
Ray, were you up there with us when we went for lunch there, and the service for food was very, very slow, but the service for drinks was very, very fast, and we were getting absolutely legless, but the food wasn't coming, and we left notes. We did leave a note on the window ledge and said, "Help, we're starving," and then we're on table such and such.
That could have been the same
it might have been. I don't know, but I do. And we started singing. All the shows that they used to do on the ship for the
Yeah.
guests, the passengers. Because we worked in the lounge every week, we got to know the shows, inside out, and we started performing and singing the numbers from I don't know what shows, from It's
Yeah.
a Small World to the
Paul
Rodgers
Porter.
and Hammerstein and God knows what,
Fiddler in the ceiling,
I beg your pardon.
fiddler in the basement.
Oh, Fiddler and the Sea, yes.
I remember that I don't know if anybody else had this feeling, but I got so fed up with going ashore and getting drunk all the time, because that's virtually what we did. Anytime we weren't working, we'd go ashore and get pissed. And that led to one of the times when I almost missed the ship. And I'm pretty sure it was Tim Sloper that I was with, and we were in Martinique. And there was another ship in that day. It was like the IP or the PP. And we were going to go over and visit the other ship. And I said, no, we'll just go and get pissed. Let's go into town and have a coffee, right? It's Martinique, it's French. They have lots of cafes and things like this. Well, we went, got a taxi, found this cafe restaurant, went in, ordered 2 coffees, and the food looked fantastic. And everybody was ordering food. So we decided that we'd stay for lunch. But then you had to, everybody's had bottles of wine. Remember, we used to do the back deck cheese and wine and stuff like this. So we ordered a bottle of wine. That turned into 2 bottles of wine. Then everybody was having the coffee in the Grand Marnier. And pretty soon we were wasted and we had to get back to the ship. And when we came outside, we couldn't get a cab. It was very hard to get a taxi. We finally, in a panic, grabbed a taxi. He took us back. And he took us to the wrong bloody slipway. Because we weren't really paying attention, we were just glad to get back to the ship in time. We actually were at the wrong ship. And when we got out of the taxi and realized it was the PP or the IP, I can't remember which, I'm like, oh, fuck, well, this is the wrong ship. And the taxi was already pulling away. And then I noticed at the very bow, there was a lifeboat. And they had run a lifeboat back and forth that day for people that wanted to visit the ship. And it was just pulling away from the dockside. So we ran yelling in our drunken state. And the officer was running the lifeboat was a bit of a dick. He didn't bother to turn back or stop. He just carried on pulling away. So we jumped from the dockside and crash landed into the lifeboat. And he was really pissed off at us, but there was nothing that he could do, and we made it back to the ship. But I was convinced that we would have missed the bloody ship if we hadn't have done that last minute leap from the dockside.
Well, we're very pleased with that, but I'm glad we don't know the officer, because we wouldn't like him now, let alone then, right? And so hello to Taffy and to Gizzy. Welcome both.
I would have been in 5 minutes ago, but when I tried to get in, it said updating, so I couldn't do anything.
No, it's all right. Pete's coming back in. Pete's been in, and I think he's been complimentary about you, Gizzy, and you, Taffy, so there's no need to worry.
How is everyone?
Good.
All
Yeah.
good. All good.
Well done
Thanks.
yesterday, Steve.
Good. Pardon?
Well done yesterday.
Yeah, I think we played very well yesterday, actually. Giz, it was
I had a sneaky feeling that you might do it, because it sometimes goes like that. 1 year, then the following year you win.
Yeah.
Well, Steve,
Yeah, we did very well.
it's nice to see that you still got a Man United shirt. We haven't seen it all season.
I bought it in London, Dave.
Well, listen, Dave, at least I've got 1 shirt. I don't have to choose from 3. Southampton, Bournemouth or Bristol City.
Yeah, all right. All right.
You do.
I'll be seeing you twice
I
next year,
did
Dave.
watch some of that today. Well, a lot of it today. So, but a lot of the friends I know, or especially some of the friends, they're not so happy that they've gone back up, because the season tickets will go up in price, and they're going to get beaten more than not. you know, so they were probably happier where they were. But Gizzy, we're looking forward to seeing you down at Bournemouth again, and Fruity is all excited about meeting you at the Dove.
I know. Great camp.
I know. What are you talking about? The pub or Fruity? And you
It cost
better.
me 90 quid last season.
That's better.
I had to stop
Where's the
overnight.
Dove? Where is it, David? The Dove.
The Dove. I don't know.
It's a place. It's in the middle of nowhere, Steve. I forgot the village now. It's on the train line. Where did I say, Dave? Can you remember? It's somewhere near Winchester, I think.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not in Southampton.
No. It's a ways out of town. What happened last year was, the lad the bloke I normally go with, he's got relatives down there, so he was stopping in Southampton. So really, there was no way for me to get back other than the train. So I got a one-way ticket back. And Dave told me about this pub. I came off the M3 somewhere.
Winchester, I expect. A gay bar in Winchester.
Anyway, we stopped at this place called the Dove, right outside the railway station. And I said to the landlord, "You got any rooms?" He said he got one single room left. I said, "Well, that's all I wanted." So I had a few scoops with Fruity, then went in on the train, saw the game, came back out on the train, stopped at the pub, and then went home the following day.
Very good. Very good.
Rather enjoyable.
Yeah. Will you be able to do that again then, dear?
Now, has anybody seen or heard from Phil since last week?
Well, I spoke to Fruity, which was after the luncheon, and Fruity said that he'd met up with Phil the following day because they did the day trip over to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
With Alan Bacon and Munson and that. And they actually met up with Phil on the Saturday night at the Red Lion for a meal, and he was back to his normal self. So, which is great.
I thought he looked very frail at the do, didn't you?
Yeah. So did I. But no, Fruity said, no, don't worry about it. Well, obviously we show concern, but he said no, he was back to his normal self. So that was good peace of mind. Good peace of mind.
Good.
So.
How are you, Pete?
Yeah, not bad, Jim. Thank you very much.
Good.
We're going to pinch your manager, aren't we?
Yeah, another one. He's welcome.
Well,
without being horrible, because we've got a Chelsea fan and a Man U fan on here. But as a manager, there's two clubs I would avoid right now. One would be Chelsea and one would be Man U, purely and simply because they have a habit of sacking managers after about 12 or 18 months, don't they?
Yep.
And, you want to progress your career. Of course you do. You don't turn jobs down like that. But his words at Leicester were he wants to stop at a club for 5 or 6 years and build it. And I thought, well, Chelsea's not the place to go. I'm sorry, mate.
No.
You've got a world-class manager there and they've just sacked him. Same with Man U. I've always liked your bloke, Steve. I think he'll come good, but
I think they'll keep him, Gizzy. I don't think he'll go anywhere.
You think he'll stay?
I think he's going to be staying, yeah.
Well, I hope, well, for you, I hope he does, because I think once he clears out some of it and gets his own men in, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. Now we've got
I think it would be a mistake to sack him. I think Chelsea made a mistake too, but anyhow.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to ease off on the football because Charlie's coming in, and he won't be happy that Arsenal have come. They were the bridesmaids, not the bride. Again.
Oh, what a shame! I'm devastated.
Yeah, hang on. You can see that there's no Arsenal flotilla there at the background at all. There's nothing. It's all gone. It's been put away for another season.
He's got
Hello, Charlie.
Weather must be nice.
Hang on. He's got something out. Is that from 1970, whatever?
Yeah, probably.
What's the number on the back, Charlie? Number 2?
No numbers on the back.
The great scheme of things, Charlie, who do you think had the best season? Arsenal or Manchester United?
Oh, well, if you look at your trophy cabinet,
Talking of Tuffy, did
We
you
did
see
better than
the,
Tottenham.
did you see the rugby yesterday, Tuff?
Oh, what a game!
Wasn't it fabulous? I saw about the last 10 minutes plus extra time after the cup final. Thought it were brilliant.
Yeah, best two teams in Europe without a doubt.
I thought the best team won at the end. To be fair,
Oh yeah.
I thought Toulouse was slightly better.
But do you know what I'm looking forward to now, Jim? Is the Olympic Games, because you know Dupont, the number 9 for Toulouse.
Right.
Well, that's the only game he's played this season, I think.
Is that right?
Because he's gone over to the 7-a-side squad for the Olympic Games.
Oh, right. He just happened to play for them while he was there.
He must have made in his contract that if they reach the final, he'll play, because he's renowned as the best player in the world.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and 20.
excuse us, Tuffy. I've got a part. A welcome to Charlie again, and we're nice to see you there. We will ask you the temperature very shortly, but we have got a live report from Bobo, who has been. He's been out and about all over the place, and it's looking good. But where are you right now, Bobo?
I am sitting. The view behind me is John Herbert's apartments.
No,
Are you in Goa?
Bobo, go and knock on the door and help him log on, because he's had trouble the last few times.
I could walk up.
Oh, that I tell you what, Bobo.
Yeah.
This will be huge. Have it live. Go to the door, knock on the door, and be live. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, okay.
If you're interested, the building that's behind my shoulder there.
Okay.
Yeah. Scotty knows where it is.
That's
Okay.
John Herbert's
I have a question
palace
for Steve.
in the middle.
Is it the same building? Is it, Scotty?
Yeah, overlooking the seafront and the
Right.
Viking Bay. Yeah.
Are you in Goa as well, Scotty?
You're bloody stalking him, Bobo.
I will.
It
tell
is
you what,
called.
Your guys will think that I'm bloody. You think that I was definitely stalking him. Well, hang on.
Finally, we've got some excitement in the crew bar.
Well, here, hang on.
Hey,
Okay, well,
Steve,
Yeah.
you keep talking,
did you
guys.
get a refund from the concert?
Which one?
The concert that was cancelled yesterday
What
in
concert?
Manchester.
Yes.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Who's
Well,
he?
I was otherwise engaged.
Oh, were you, Steve?
Yes.
23,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And apparently he watched the cup final as well.
John,
Hey, you know the Liverpool gathering, which is the 7th and 8th Friday, Saturday
John, it's Bobo.
next month.
Dave, wait, we got Hilda on the intercom.
No, we.
Not sure whether he's in.
Bobo, make sure you lock your bike up.
No,
There's bastards down there.
I'm walking.
Not
No,
in.
he's not in. He's not
Unless
in.
he's
we
Unless
appreciate
he's
that, Bobo.
entertaining.
Oh, well, I walk down. If anyone knows his phone number, give him a call. Yeah,
It might be,
Appreciate
it might be
we do.
entertaining.
yeah, he might. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to walk back down to my spot.
Shall we say that you're just casing the joint, Bobo?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he'll see a picture of me on the screen.
Hang
So
on, I'll do
Do a shot to your left, Bobo, when you get down there.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, look, it's a bunch of refugees here. They've lost. Oh no, they're not.
Taffaville there. What's the Taffaville doing there?
They're all on my seat. Oh, bloody hell, that's no good.
Show
I'm
your
joking.
seamanship skills and turn that boat round.
Yeah, you turned that boat around. Okay, well,
They'll see you coming on
there
the
you
camera.
go.
they'll disappear.
yeah,
That's Broadstairs seafront there.
yeah, it's
you can see
beautiful.
You can see the pier there.
Yeah,
Well, little jetty.
I went and had
Where
coffee
where is
down
he?
there. I'm in
In that
Broadstairs
building
in
there.
Kent.
The,
Broadstairs
Yeah.
in Kent.
the The lady
Down
that does Vera on the television lives in that block there.
Which one? The ones over here on the left?
Yeah, Louisa Bay.
Oh, Louisa Bay. Blimey, they're beautiful apartments. Yeah, very nice. Anyway,
Brenda Blethyn, yeah.
yeah. Well, that's
All
it.
right. Speak to you in a minute. Bye.
Okay, all right.
Bobo,
Yes,
do a U-turn, go back
Yes.
to where you were and press
Yeah.
the buzzer again, and
Yes.
Hilda will answer the door. Now he knows that you're not stalking.
okay.
All right, he had the telly on loud. He couldn't
Oh,
hear.
good stuff. Good. This is great. This is great. We
So-
we owe you a bonus on your check, Bobo.
Thank you very much. I need it.
Is that the rubber one, John?
Another one.
The rubber one.
The
So
rubber one.
we're going into Hilda Mansions
I think this
in
is
a
a
minute.
setup. The next thing, John's going to appear in his Elvis uniform.
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe. I can't believe. I just got to remember how to get to his apartment.
Oh my God!
No, once I'm inside.
Right,
inside.
he should answer the door, the bell this time.
Okay.
Right.
stuff.
Good luck. Good luck.
Was that 23 or 24?
24.
All right.
Hi, Bobo. Hello.
Okay, I'm coming in, John.
I'm coming in.
Well, let's keep it live.
Keeping it live. Look
you
at
You should
this.
remember his name, Bobo. You remember it's Hilda.
John. Oh, I don't like. I like to call him John.
He doesn't mind. He loves it. He loves it.
Mind
Why
the
are there,
clause.
can I just ask a question? Why are there bollards everywhere outside and inside that building?
Hang on.
Go,
guys,
go.
I'm-
Wet.
I have to concentrate here because I'm getting lost.
Right.
Make sure
good
you
luck.
lock that bike up, Bobo.
Yes, all right. I just walked 3 minutes.
This is it. We're coming up to. Can you smell any baking going on?
Smell a bit of chow pot.
Hey, we love chow pot, don't we?
We do indeed.
I love it.
Here we go.
Here we
Are
go.
you up here? Are you there?
Oh,
Bloody hell. It's a maze.
Yeah, it's quite a complex, isn't it?
reminds you of Wentworth, doesn't it?
No, did you say Wandsworth?
Never been there.
Hang on, I'm going to take you
It's a one.
on to Spirit. John, all these retrobates are your mates. You better just sell out because you're on live.
Oh,
You gotta
my
just see
God,
that way.
look
Just
at
let
this.
me in. Oh dear. Hang on. We're in John's flat. Hang on, I'm
Okay.
just going to have to try and see if I can get it the other way around.
You can show him how to log on, Bobo. Get him on.
Bob, Johnny, don't give any bollockings out at the moment.
See how you go. I've got the passcode here. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to help John.
Yeah,
Where's
okay.
the passcode?
This is great. I love it.
To be a first, you'll be able to see the inside of his own flat.
This is the Bonalati. Right. Well, look. Well, we've got Bobo. If you're going into, are you
Hang on a
going
second,
in
guys,
training
let's
mode?
John's just getting into the. Can you hear us or not?
Yeah, and I sent the link to his email. That's the best way to click on it.
Yeah, he's having a look.
One click and you're in.
Well,
No.
fingers crossed.
No.
Last night.
Bobo,
Well-
show us the sea view.
In a minute.
It's
Oh,
on the
in a
computer,
minute.
One
baby.
thing at a time.
Okay, he's just connecting. We're just
Right.
trying to sort it out.
He's doing a Louise. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, oh,
Talking
yeah,
to Louise, where are they?
with the donuts.
Yeah, the donuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, flipping it. Hey, well, talking about the donuts and that last week at the lunch in Southampton was
I'll just-
great.
just
You know,
live.
they obviously Colin and Louise were
Okay.
great form. As
Okay,
as
this one,
you
yeah,
were,
this one, yeah,
Gizzy,
capital
obviously, and
P.
Scotty. I'm looking around the table
Small
now.
E.
Yeah, Gizzy
Yeah.
and Scotty and
Capital K.
Pete. God, blimey, it was
six.
good. But I'll tell you what,
Capital
Dave
L,
Pemberton,
L,
that was not. It was good
and
to
capital
see him.
N.
Been a long time.
Yeah, didn't you say he was going back to Oz this weekend or something? Dave?
No, because he's going to go to Liverpool. He's going to go to the.
Oh,
Liverpool.
right. And I know he said he was going back later on. I didn't know if it was.
Yeah.
Talking of Liverpool,
Yeah.
I booked a train for the Friday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there Friday night from about 5:30, but I've got to get a train back at about 9.
Got it.
9 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
But well done.
I'll go out of mine. I'm going to go out of mine.
Yeah, okay. If you get out of yours, because otherwise there'll be feedback. Yeah.
Bobo suddenly arrived in Goa.
That's brilliant. That's incredible job, Barbara.
So
Incredible.
you're coming up on the Friday and going back on the Friday, Giz?
yes, yeah, just go there 4 or 5 hours. See,
Right.
I got a train fare for 17 quid return.
All right.
You keep.
Right.
If I went down with local, I'll spend that. So
Just go in.
I was the same. Yeah.
You're going up on the Friday, Jim, and going back on the Friday.
yeah,
Right,
5:30 till about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Right.
And I spoke to Lenny Turner, and Lenny said he was going to be there Friday.
Oh,
I've got to
good.
see Len.
Lovely. Look, can we just go back to Hilda's, because it looks like we're going to have an episode of the two Ronnies. Oh yeah, very good. Well done, Bobo, and nice one, Hilda. You know, great stuff again.
You're going to have to get a little bit closer
to one another.
A bit closer.
You got to move in a bit.
Yeah.
Get closer.
Yeah.
Bobo,
What was
when
it,
you
Phil? What
first
you used to
came-
say? Two in a bed, and all you can eat.
That's right. Yeah.
Bobo, when you
great.
There's
first
not
came
enough
on,
room. It'll do it's top to tail.
Oh, done that a few times.
Bobo, when you first came on, and they were joking about the fact that you were in Goa, I was thinking to myself, I would have thought there'd be more palm trees than that. And then I find out you're in Kent.
Yes, very good. Yeah.
Oh no,
So-
that's
so-
great. That's great.
So Bobo, did John pay attention to how you got him on?
Yes. We're having a continuous problem. You need that code. For some reason, before we used to sign in and it would go straight in, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm giving it to John on a piece of paper.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, that's good. And
Nice
Hilda-
hat you got, Bobo.
Sorry.
Oh, Bobo.
Nice hat.
Oh, nice hat.
Neil
of course.
Capella.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey.
Yeah. It's about 20 years older, but I mean, it's nice.
20 years older. Yeah.
I had
You're
one,
heading
but
this
the road
morning,
is
Bobo?
wilted.
The roses were-
I have to start
Well,
calling
well.
you two the la-las, Scotty.
Is
Where were
it-
you heading
can
this
you-
morning, Bobo? Dover?
Sorry?
Were you going to Dover this morning?
Yeah, I went to Dover and went to Folkestone, John.
Yes.
Took the family to Folkestone and we had a great time. What a great place. And we went to
You
some
should have
other...
popped in on. You should have popped in on Brendan.
No, Brendan actually invited me to go over this afternoon, but the kids had things organised. So,
Okay.
yeah, but he did actually invite me. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That bandstand was really noisy with the funfair.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a fun
Okay,
fair here today on the break.
I've got to talk to our director and to Dave. Dave, it's getting a bit much to do the Bobo and Hilda show, so just keep it moving, okay?
Oh, that's being a bit.
Oh my God! If that's not a
Yeah,
bollocking,
we thought we were the celebrities of the show.
yeah,
Yeah, we
you
know.
are. You
No.
are the surprise guests. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
great,
special
great. No,
double
I know.
act. Double act. Yeah.
That's all.
But going back, so Scotty, your backdrop photo is of Hilda's latte.
It is, yes.
Can you see that, Hilda, behind Scotty?
Yep. There you go.
That's your. That's
Oh,
your
yeah.
latte.
That's my place right in the background on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Great stuff. It's lovely to know you've got such a mansion. It's marvelous. Oh, hang on.
Oh, hang on.
We lost.
And the bandstand.
Hilda,
That
were
thing.
you
Yeah.
whispering that for tax purposes?
Actually, talking about Hilda's property, have they repossessed your place in Goa, John, or have you got that
No,
sort?
I'm still trying to get the deeds to it, but I can't do anything until I go back.
Well, that's a nightmare. Sorry to hear
It is
that.
a nightmare. Yeah.
I spoke to Pratty this last week, and he said it was great seeing you when they were away earlier in the year.
Yeah, we had a fabulous 4 hours there with them up in Penjim.
Yeah. It was great. He said that.
Talking about meeting up with people, the morning after the event last week, Jill and myself were having breakfast, and a lady sat down next to us, and she started talking, and I recognised her because she was Dutch, and she was a woman AP that was in the on the True Sand in '69, and I worked in the bureau with her.
And you still recognised her?
Yeah. And we actually went out for lunch in Malta, and she remembered it well.
No.
What did you have for lunch, Scotty?
Yeah.
How much was it?
God, blimey. Where did you meet up? Where was this, Scotty?
In the hotel.
Where was the hotel?
Novotel. Same
Oh,
place
the one in
as
Southampton.
Yeah, in Southampton. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Was she at the luncheon as well?
She was, yes. Yeah, she was there. Same table as Graham Heap.
Oh, I went over and sat with her. I went over and saw Graham. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Graham Heap's hoping to do one more boat trip going down the Thames this year. And he's hoping to get Blackpool Bob to go along with him, like, they did last year.
That looked really good, that.
Yeah. So fingers crossed that'll come about. But he looked good. He was in good shape. Who was the other one we saw? Pete. Who was that one? Oh, below me, I've lost it now. I can't remember who it was now. Oh, I tell you what. He's a good friend of Pratty's. Bloody hell. No, it's gone. It's gone. Don't worry. We saw a few faces anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. And the meal was good.
Yeah, it was one of the best ones we've had, I think, since opening.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It was very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I'm sorry the Klings missed it this year, but we got too much going on this year to make it.
Yeah. So, Colonel, are your bags packed, ready to rock and roll for tomorrow?
Yeah. While we were talking, Cindy finished packing me because I haven't been allowed to pack since 1981.
Wow. So where are you going to, Colonel?
We are flying to Anchorage tomorrow, and then we have an overland tour of Denali and all this stuff for like 5 days, and then we end up in Skagway, and then we cruise a few days going to Glacier Bay and Ketchikan, and then back to Vancouver, and then we'll take the bus back. And then
ship's that, John?
What's that?
What ship is that?
It's a shame because it's on Holland America, and Blackpool Bob's son he works for them or for Carnival, and he flew in a week ago, and he goes out to the Holland ships, something to do with dry dock, but he won't be on the same ship that we're on. Otherwise, that would be good,
Yeah, that would have been good to meet up with him.
Yeah.
Well, because Taffy, you and I met up with Blackpool Bob's other son, didn't we?
Yeah, and his grandchildren as
and
well.
And the granddaughter's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, they're lovely. He's made a good move coming back home at his age.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing like family, really.
Mm.
When you get over 50.
Yeah, which we nearly all are now, Taffy.
Next birthday, Taff.
Yeah.
I'm sending you a message, Dave, on WhatsApp. Okay.
Oh, have you, Johnny? It's
No,
not a bollocking.
I am as I'm doing it right now. Well, I'll just tell you. Can you call Pratty and ask him to come on as we're talking about him?
Who?
Peter Pratt.
Oh, I'll try. Okay. I'll see if he's.
Hey guys, I
available.
got to drop out early, so my apologies, and I will catch you in a couple of weeks' time.
Okay. All right.
See you, Raymond.
All right, Ray.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 That is early. Yeah. Okay, Steve, you can carry on while Anchorman is busy calling Freddie.
What am I doing?
Well, you're doing your job. You're talking to people and stuff. I mean,
Doing
I'm
my
in
job. I
charge
just
of.
finance the fucking thing. What do you mean I'm doing my job? You've got you guys to work for me, for Christ's sake.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
If it gets
Anyway.
any worse, we'll start talking about Cardiff Football Club.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can someone tell me how much is it? How much will the train fare cost us from Gatwick to Cardiff?
Oh, about
Gatwick,
150 quid.
How much?
John, depends which way you do it, mate.
Yeah, because otherwise
need-
you'd come into London. And
Yeah, you need to book it in advance is the first thing.
Okay, right.
And I don't suppose you have a rail card, do you?
No,
No, because it's well worth. You get a third off. You see.
Yeah.
John, if you want to know about any travel arrangements, speak to Bobo. He's the boy.
I'm the train guru.
I know it goes from Gatwick to Paddington, then Paddington to Cardiff.
Well,
So
Paddington to Cardiff is with a rail card is £32, and it's pretty standard. But you should actually buy the senior rail card if are you gonna do a few rail trips or not?
Well, it might even.
we're not. We're just going to go to there, then back to the south after we leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've always paid 32, but I lately you wouldn't want to do it, but I do the bus all the time. Yeah, but you want to do it 3.5 hours from.
If you book 6 weeks in advance, you usually get cheaper fares.
Okay, Steve, appreciate it.
That's the key. Booking advance, John.
Okay,
And try to travel outside of what they call rush hour after 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, because we're staying overnight in Gatwick because I've got family there. So yeah.
When are you doing that, Colonel?
It's going to be in September the 15th because that's when we get back from Italy. Yeah.
Are you coming to Italy with us, then, John?
You didn't know that? Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't know. So that's another couple then. What's that then now? 10 couples?
The Klings are gone for 7 weeks. We're flying to Trieste. Got a week on the Queen Victoria with Macca, and then we join you bums, and we have a bed and breakfast. We have a condo in the Pugler place. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, well, excellent.
I've got to fucking drive in Italy, which I'm dreading.
You'll be right.
Well, at least we're on the same side as the road as the States. My son's there at the moment. He's not had any problems.
Yeah. So enough about me. Dave, what's going on? Oh, he's talking to Pratty right now. Because he mused
Can I
himself.
ask if anyone's had contact with Noel?
I sent a text to Noel yesterday because Noel likes to tune in to a rugby game if Ireland are concerned, and his team were playing yesterday in a cup final.
Yeah.
So I sent him a text, and he sent me another text back, and he sounds good. You know, when I send him a text, it's just a message. It's I don't need no reply. But he sent me a message back, and he said that he was all set up for the game. And I thought that's great, you know, because he's got a lovely place there, and he's all set up with the big telly and ready to watch the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's good.
And also, it's the Monaco Grand Prix today, and it's about a year.
It was. Yeah, that was great. I watched the whole thing.
What about that accident on the first?
Oh yeah, I tell you what, Chris. Before they had what they have now, that he'd be dead in that one.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the
car destroyed.
and then they walk away. They walk away. The car is demolished. I mean, I don't know how F1 works, but I mean they've got a backup cars, right? Because the car's gone.
No, they don't have backup cars.
Yeah.
They don't have backup cars.
Well, they must have something. They got spare parts, so to speak.
Yeah.
You have to rebuild on what they have.
Yeah, they rebuild with what they got there, what they had left. Well,
they swept it up.
4 drivers were out the race.
Yeah. But I mean, you saw the crash. There's nothing to build on there. It's just that it's gone.
Yeah, only one of them got back in.
Yeah.
Finished third.
Yeah.
Did you see this time last year, Seamus and his lovely wife Nuala? Did you see the little video I made of them out in the Grand Prix?
Yeah.
What an amazing trip! He was given that by a friend of his that I guess he'd helped in some way, because he had a private jet out to Nice.
Wow.
Chauffeur driven to the James Bond Villa.
Yeah.
Above Monaco, looking down on Monaco. He had VIP seats in all, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He shook hands with
Prince Albert.
he shook hands with one of the top guys.
We all do that every morning.
He had a great trip out there, I tell you. I didn't catch that one, but
I should tell you my Monaco story.
Yeah.
Dave and Pat were with us in Nice in the condo we had, and we took the bus to Monaco. And one of my friends has passed away now, huge F1 fan, and he wanted pictures, right? So I started sending him pictures. Well, the phone deal we got with our phone company, the only country in the fucking world which is not included is Monaco. Those 3 pictures cost me like $100 to send.
Yeah. That was good fun. That was good.
It was good fun, Dave. Yeah.
It's well, we've all been around there, haven't we? When we've done Medi cruising, and what was that? Saint-Tropez is another one, isn't it? That's another memorable place.
Who just went?
Yeah.
Who did we just lose?
So, Charlie, did you say are you coming over to the UK later in the year?
Yeah, I'll be arriving on the 9th of August till the 12th of September.
9th of August, 12th of September. Right.
If there's anything going on or anybody's about, let me know, and then we'll link up somehow.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, it'll have to be the early part of that time because we'll be away.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I've got nothing penciled in as yet. So.
Well, maybe we ought to try and do a three greyhounds or something. That would be good. That would be good.
Yeah,
but the only thing is, Pete's banned from there, so we might have to go somewhere else.
I'm banned too.
I'm hoping to meet you on the ship when it gets to Croatia.
Oh yeah! Wow! Yeah.
It's going to Zadar, which is where my wife comes from, and where the outlaws are and all that. So.
Yeah, because Macca's got connections there to the hotel, which is owned by that football player.
Yeah.
I should be in Spain also, early September.
Whereabouts in Spain, Charlie?
Alicante usually, but I can move around.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll probably see Bobo and Taffy there for sure, but I don't know about anyone else.
We'll finalise all the little details.
Yeah.
Did you get hold of Pressy? Dave,
Go on.
Dave,
Yeah.
did you get hold of Pretty?
I tried. Sorry, I tried. I did try ringing, and there was no reply. So
Okay.
no,
That's
no.
okay. Appreciate it.
I think he might be in Australia. I think somebody said that to us at the dinner lunch last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it might. Well, that might be the reason why then. But
Probably sleeping.
if he is down under, he will be for sure.
Yeah.
So is Chris coming back in again?
Yeah, I knew we lost somebody. Yeah, I knew we lost somebody.
So
Sideways on.
can you hear us, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You look quite good. I like the angle.
Like sideways.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, forget it. Forget it. Go back to what you were.
I don't know what happened. I got up and came back and I'd lost connection.
Yeah.
Strange.
Say no more. Say no more. That's
Well, I'm on
all
the
right.
phone this week because I couldn't get it on my computer. My computer, the Zoom is acting up, so I think I'm going to have to delete it and reload it on the laptop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Chris, it might need updating because when I came in tonight, it
Yeah.
wouldn't let me in. A panel came up and says you need to update this.
Uh-huh.
So I clicked it and it was about 2 or 3 minutes. And then when it had updated, it sort of seemed to reload itself and come back in. So it might be just need updating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it later. If it'll sort of something out.
So for next week, obviously with the Aussie Crew Bar, Colonel being on tour, he might not be in the right place at the right time. So for UK at 9 o'clock in the morning, and Chris, you will have to set your alarm because it's going to be in the early hours of the morning for you. But I know you want to get in.
I got to get that beauty sleep in though, Dave. You know, needed badly.
Man your age needs it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But Bobo, I know you might well be there. And Steve, you usually get in just before 10 anyway, don't you? Just before the end of it. I might and Pete, you won't have a problem with your fridge freezer.
this week.
Which I haven't said anything to anybody, Pete.
Please
right?
don't. Please don't.
But apparently fridge freezers do need power to actually work. All right, just remember, if you get one, remember it has to be switched on. That's all I can say. All right.
Don't pull the plug out. No.
Or don't knock the switch unintentionally and not know it's been switched off.
Come on, that's a bit technical for a barman. Now, come on.
Yeah, you should have called a second Lecky, Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, talk about the Lecky.
TV up.
I didn't know. You know, obviously, we most of us knew Tommy Shaw, the Lecky, who sadly is not with us any longer. But I honestly, you know, he was really good mates with Sean Keogh. You know, I thought Sean was another Lecky as well, but he wasn't. He was engineer. He was engineering.
Yeah,
Tommy Shaw was an engineer.
Hey?
Was Tommy Shaw a Lecky, was he?
Yeah.
Tommy Shaw was a Lecky, yeah.
Tommy
He did
was
a lot
Lecky.
He was second Lecky one, and John Pace was first Lecky.
He did a lot of extra work for us when we had problems with our printer or machine or whatever.
Yeah.
But I used to get together with Tommy Shaw. He lived down in San Diego. And I used to get together with him, and then I lost touch with him. I know he and Debbie split up some years back before he died. She was a lovely girl. She worked in the shops, I think, didn't she?
Well, yeah, she met me and Cindy in Seattle, way back.
Right.
And I don't know whether she was married to him at that time,
Yeah, they got married shortly after I did.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we used to get together in San Diego, and also with his friend Larry Barnes. You remember him coming on as a passenger the odd time?
Oh, well, you got to be kidding, Chris, right? Because he was an arsehole.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He had lots of money, and if we went to show it in Alaska, he immediately would give the bartender a $100 tip and said, "I want a bucket of beer at my table at all times."
Yeah,
you know. So people say, "Well, who's this Larry Barnes guy? Is he famous or something?"
Yeah, he was. He had a lot of money and no manners.
Yeah, well, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I remember
Yeah.
that. And by the way,
he
Dave,
owned a restaurant. He
I
owned a
replaced the
restaurant in San
traffic lights
Diego.
with his lordship, David. By the way.
Oh, look at that! Oh, look, there's one of our luncheon guests behind you, Johnny.
Yes.
Can you lower it? I want to see his name badge.
No, I can't, Dave.
He hasn't got one, Dave. He lost it.
Find it.
Oh,
he's a train expert of Hampshire.
Oh,
it.
Oh, it was good. It was good. So he looked really good, actually, didn't he, boys?
Yeah.
He's
He
was in the
put his
bar.
table by the door, didn't they?
I say before we went in the restaurant, he was in the bar, and he came over and had a word with me. On the Arcadia, I used to see him nearly every morning because he used to come past my cabin to go to the after deck, and he always stopped and spoke. And when he came over and he was talking to me, it wasn't as if he sort of knew me. So I said, "You don't recognise me, do you?" And he sort of looked. I said, "I haven't got my white hat on." I said, "On the Arcadia, we used to meet each other nearly every morning." I said, "When you was on your way to the after deck." "Oh, yes," he says.
Oh, yeah. No, he was in good form, and Tony Dyson was
Dyson, yeah.
I didn't see Tony Dyson, but I saw the picture of him on the
luncheon photos.
Dave Jukes put through.
That
I
name rings a bell.
I wouldn't have
What is he?
recognised him now. I've seen him for so long. He can look.
He was an RO, wasn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
He was like senior RO on the Canberra
Yeah.
back in the mid-70s, for sure. Yeah. And then we met up. What I say we? He sort of came along years later. I think he was
On the
MD
ferries.
for the ferries at Portsmouth with
Yeah,
P&O, and I hadn't seen him since Canberra. Well, years later. And I just said, "Oh, I remember you from when you were senior RO and blah, blah, blah." The next thing is, when I'm up at Hebridean, he's the sidekick with Lord Stirling because they came up to Hebridean. And when Tony came up, he came on board and he said, "Bloody hell." I said, "Yeah, well, it's good to see you again, And of course, when he came on with Lord Stirling, I did say to Lord Stirling, I said, "Will you stop following me?" And
What's that, a new watch, Steve?
But it was
No,
good.
just letting John know.
Oh, all right, Steve.
Yeah, no, but
All
I'm
right.
intrigued. I'm intrigued with what Hill just said. So you're telling me that Lord Stirling was a passenger on the Arcadia 100 years ago?
Steady on, John.
Not quite 100, John.
You haven't got your knickers.
Yeah.
No,
99.
No, the Arcadia. Is this a different Arcadia?
It was the Arcadia that took over in the Canberra.
So it would have been back in the early 70s, John, yeah?
Oh, the Arcadia that took over from Canberra, which would have been 97 onwards.
Oh, the new Arcadia,
Oh,
not
thank
the
you.
old
Thank you.
Arcadia.
The new one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Johnny,
All right.
I'm just changing the background. I know save you giving me a bollocking. Hang on, where is
That's
it?
okay.
Yeah, just before we go, Dave, who's going to that Liverpool reunion? Who's going to be there on the Friday? Do you know?
No, I
I know
don't.
Fruity said he would be there Friday.
Yeah, and Alan Bacon and Munson. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're coming up for the like 2 or 3 nights, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and it's all taking place in the Adelphi, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause I shall go straight from the station to the Adelphi, you see.
Got it.
Catch up. And then I need to have a
5 minute walk, Gizzy. 5 minute walk.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to come back, you see, because I'm dog sitting Saturday because Madam's out all day. So I
Yeah.
have to come back, you see. That's the problem.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Do you know what? It's lucky. I think it's a week later, or just a week or 10 days later. Taylor Swift is doing a couple of nights at Anfield, and the hotels for anybody staying there would be like, God knows.
Who's Taylor
Quadruple.
Swift? Is he a footballer?
Taylor Swift, yeah, yes.
No rugby.
He's playing at Anfield, yeah.
The new manager.
Are you serious, Gizzy?
Who's Taylor
Gizzy,
Swift?
you got to keep up with it, all right? She is, all right. She
I read
is.
on the news this morning somebody cancelled a show at this new co-op arena in Manchester yesterday, and there's someone else I've never heard of. I thought it were a bloke. And Andrew said to me, no, it's a female. Who are these people?
You've heard of Taylor Swift's, Gizzy. I mean, you must.
Yeah, Rocky has been hiding under.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Super Bowl, Gizzy?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Right, was she, because
She was in it.
she's the girlfriend of Kelsey, the viewership of the
Oh,
Super Bowl
right. Yeah, but
went
what
up
is
by
she?
about 100 million or something, yeah.
But what is she?
A singer.
Oh, right, okay, I didn't know.
Drag queen.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's after about 1990, I've not heard of three
She doesn't play the
They all sound
ukulele,
exactly the
that's
same to me.
Okay, all right.
All right. Hey, so
All right, we'll say goodbye.
all right, so Colonel's going to say goodbye because he might not be down under next week. Is that correct, Johnny?
Well, I'll be someplace. It'll be 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I can't do it next week. So you're in charge, Dave.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank Bobo again because oh my goodness, your job today was you
The good thing, John.
Yeah. We had a good chat on Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a good round. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We're good.
So Bobo, next time you'll be going down to Brighton to see Ollie to make sure he can get.
Oh yes, yeah. Ollie's
Yeah,
next.
Ollie. Yeah, Ollie's on tour. This is great. This is great. But Charlie, thanks for coming in from Bermuda again, as you do. Chaffee from
See you in a couple of weeks.
the other side of the Welsh Channel, you know. So yeah, good. That's good.
And Chris from California, even though he's
Oh, Chris, obviously, yeah. Thanks again for coming in. All right.
Okay, guys, that's it.
All right.
Well,
Is that
see
really
you
got
all.
away? Okay.
Yeah. So bye from him and bye from me.
All right.
Cheerio. See you all.
There we go.